The popular website Yelp.com must now reveal the identities of some of its anonymous reviewers after they slam a local business. That's the ruling from a judge in Virginia. Yelp bills itself as a hub for online reviews. Anybody can sign up to rate businesses around the world, and some users comment under fake names. The owner of a carpet cleaning company outside DC says 7 anonymous Yelp reviewers posted critical comments about his business. He claims those unhappy critics lied in the comments and that none of them was ever his customer. Under Yelp's terms of service, reviewers must agree not to violate content guidelines, which include writing a fake or defamatory review. So that business owner filed a lawsuit, and an appeals court has now decided that Yelp must identify the real names of those anonymous reviewers. The court ruled the Constitution protects free speech, but not defamatory speech. Seth Burnswide joins us now. He's a business attorney and trial lawyer. Seth, thanks for being here. So my key question is, if people can't be honest, why do I need them to review anything?
Well, sure. In other words, what's the social use of fake postings and somebody just being an imposter? There's really no use to that. There's no utility, and the court in Virginia said that there's no constitutional protection. This is a case about companies getting the green light to go after business bullies in the cloud. It's a very significant ruling, and the bottom line of the court's decision is that individuals cannot anonymously or another kind of a username issue these kinds of defamatory statements or fake postings and then try to hide behind the First Amendment. That was absolutely rejected, and this will probably be a trend going forward. This is something that affects companies big and small.
All right, and actually my question was a little bit different than what you answered, so I'll ask it in a different way. I'm curious, as a user, when you tell people that they now have to say who they really are, they may not give a real response if they were ever intending to. So again, why would I find that helpful? If they're not going to be honest, why would I even look at it?
Well, because the court didn't exactly say that. The court noted that anonymous input can be constitutionally protected. They went through historical analysis that started with pamphlets many years ago. Anonymous input and anonymous opinions can indeed be constitutionally protected. So you raise an excellent point, but that's not exactly what the court said. The court said that if you anonymously post information that is false, then the company has the ability to go after you because defamatory information and/or lies is not entitled to constitutional protection. So it's a good point, but that's not exactly the road that the court went down.
All right, so now does this actually impact anything else we see online? Because Yelp isn't the only service that does this.
That's exactly right, and this is going to be a major decision that's going to have a huge ripple effect, mainly because of 2 factors. One, the use of social media and opinions online and factual statements is proliferating by the month, and 2, although this is a Virginia decision, it was really based upon federal principles, so this is going to have a huge reverberation. It's going to fundamentally change the way business looks at social media.
You know, it's interesting. So if somebody has a Facebook page and they say that Seth is a great attorney, and then they say that Seth is not a great attorney, and we determine that the person who said that you're not is lying, can you sue?
Well, in that instance, no.
Facebook?
Well, you can sue Facebook if you want to, and then you can just go through them to issue the subpoena because they're really the gateway to get the information, like in the Hadeed case that we're talking about here. But you're talking about opinions. Anonymous opinions are constitutionally protected free speech. Just sitting around with imposter posts to try to burn down a business fraudulently is not constitutionally protected free speech. That's what the decision's all about.
Seth, thank you very much for breaking it down. Good to see you today.
That means that the Hadeed case in Virginia is one to refer to, and court action may be the method to get something done about a fraudulent or defamatory statement on a review site.